That's crazy.
Y déjame decirte, mi amor, que ser Latino right now is trending thanks to Big Daddy Bad Bunny. You heard?
Yeah, Bad Bunny is all over the place right now.
Bad Bunny was the one that kicked the door down for Latinos. I don't care what anybody tells me. It's with Bad Bunny. Because as soon as Bad Bunny started trending with the Kardashians, everybody wanted a Latino on their show, on their panel, including all the fucking Saturday Night Live, including all the big shot shows. As soon as Bad Bunny became a trend, the Latinos became a trend.
No, I definitely.
Through the money, designer the drip. Don't got a cap, I'm as real as it get. Bet on myself and I tripled the flip. Came from the streets, I'ma stick to the script. We popping bottles like we went a trip. Rather fill up accounts than empty a clip. 10 on the ground, so I never slip. They love you, they hate you, I'm watching them switch. Switch, 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 switch. They hate you, they love you, I'm watching them switch. Switch.
Hey, you never know. I love that. You can never be too ready. But that's what's up. So I was checking out a little bit of what you've been doing lately. I don't know if you want to tell me more. I mean, I would love to learn more and hear it from the horse's mouth.
Like, you have a direct question and I can answer it, or
No, just tell me what you've been up to. What's the show about? How are you?
oh, yo, I feel like I'm getting interviewed. That's wild.
Sorry.
That's cool. It doesn't happen. So I started. Well, I told you before, like I did the music thing, whatever. So the channel was originally music, and then I didn't really jump on the YouTube bandwagon when I should have. I was too busy fucking with Twitter back then. So I was getting my Twitter popping, and my Twitter followers went crazy, and then I never really messed with YouTube. And then I guess when Twitter was doing the stupid thing about crossing over or whatever, they didn't like you bringing other things over there. So when I had mad people on Twitter, my shit got taken off because of the music, whatever, from like TikTok and shit like that.
Oh, damn.
And then
Yeah, because Universal just took they pulled all their music from TikTok, right?
Yeah, so I got like suspended for that. And then when I got back, I don't know who said something. Somebody said something. And I said, oh shit, it's crazy that we live in a world where men are telling women what to do with their bodies. That's wild. And then they just suspended my shit, deleted it. It was done. So after that,
yeah, that's a very sensitive topic nowadays.
It's crazy.
Actually, yeah, no, it is. It's there is freedom of speech, but then again, it's they're starting to cap that a little bit.
Yeah, so you deleted my shit. So you're telling me that you want to tell women what to do with their bodies? That's cool. All right. But whatever.
Damn, that's crazy. No, but that's fire. Good for you.
So then I went back to the YouTube. I was like, let me fuck with this. And then I was talking to my boy Rook. I don't know if you've ever seen Rook, because Rook's in New York too. But anywho, so me and him were talking, whatever, when I was in New York. So I went back to New York maybe before COVID hit, like right before COVID hit. Because I went back.
COVID, by the way, glad you made it. Fuck COVID, dude. We went through a whole pandemic.
It was wild, crazy.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm just, every time I see people that I've known for a long time or something like that, and we survived the pandemic, gotta say it, because there was a lot of deaths in that shit, bro.
Which is wild.
Yeah.
You know, rest in peace to all them and their families, you know what I mean?
For real.
So I went in January, and then COVID started April or some shit like that. So I started doing Blue Blood. So I met up with my boy Rook, that me and him were mad cool. His mom, I met him through his mom because his mom used to do my dreads when I had dreads. So then I linked up with him, and I was like, bro, when I get back, let's just do some podcast shit. Like, I don't even know if podcast was booming yet, but let's just do some podcast shit. I was like, we talk on the phone about bullshit for like an hour. I was like, if we could get paid for it, why not? He's like, all right, bet. So
right, 100%.
So we started doing that. So that podcast wasn't this podcast. It was a Chance and Rook podcast. So we were doing the same thing though. We were bringing guests and just talking shit, whatever. And then one day, because I'm a big wrestling fan, so one day I just posted some random wrestling shit because I was just watching it and some shit happened, and that shit got me like 800,000 views, and like overnight,
nice.
Damn,
that's fire.
Which is crazy.
It's a great niche.
Which I wasn't even trying. So like overnight, it got me like maybe 2,000 subs. I was like, that's
wow.
Crazy. So I said maybe I should start doing some wrestling because I watch it anyway. So I turned that into that. And then I was trying to see, because they were telling, this is a long story. I'm trying to make it short as possible.
No, you're good. You're good. We have time. I definitely took the time out, so you're good.
but I was trying to see because they said the algorithm is a certain way. So I'm very much like a rebel. So I'm not gonna do what they said. I'm gonna do.
And fuck the algorithm.
I thought I can break it. So I was trying to do my wrestling, the podcast, and I do like Marvel geeked out shit on another channel. So I was like, I'm gonna put all that shit here. And then I did it for a while, and they pretty much were right. Like the algorithm is what it is. So if you have so much different shit going, it's hard to bring certain people in because they don't know what the fuck your channel is. Are you talking? Are you talking about Marvel, DC? Is it wrestling? So I was like, I'm just gonna break it all up. And then my brain was like, well, if I can break it up and get monetized on each channel, now I'm just getting money from each channel, so I'll just fucking do that. So then I reinvented the podcast. I was like, well, we got to rebrand it because I don't like doing this shit over and over. So then we rebranded it, and then I'm 44 now. So now I was thinking, I have my
That's
kids.
crazy. No, you're not. You look great. Fuck.
Thank you. So I was like,
that's awesome.
I was like, I got kids, and I want to give like jewels back, like shit that I didn't know, or try to help people out. So like, we try to get people on that either talk like, they can talk about whatever, but talk about finance or talk about credit or talk about just things that you're not really taught in school, especially us. We're not really taught about how to better us.
Right, 100%.
So,
as minorities, we don't get enough education. We don't get enough gems. We don't get enough jewels. Like, niggas got to figure this shit out on their own on a daily fucking basis.
I didn't know about credit. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So I fucked mine up. Like, back then, like, that was cool. That was great. But I was like...
It took a lot of time, I'm sure. Same. Happened to me, too.
I was like...
That's awesome, though.
I was like in the 500s forever. And then you find out, like, when you really fuck with credit, which is a wild way the world works, when you get with credit and you're in debt with the credit, not in debt, but I'm saying, doing it where you're supposed to, but you're technically in debt with credit, they want to give you more money. So it's wild, but we try to...
It's fucked up. It's like almost setting you up for failure. No, I feel you. That's awesome, though. That's really, really, really cool. Yeah. I'm happy for you. That's what's up.
Yeah, so if you catch some of them later or now, basically the pods are either we'll talk something. If we don't have a guest lined up, we'll talk some shit that happened, like All-Star Weekend or crazy experiences, like I sent you, like with the shrooms, like why I wouldn't do shrooms, shit like that. But if we have...
That was a good one. I watched that one.
Yeah. But if we have people, we try to give people like, like you, like someone that's doing their thing, that's being successful, but you're not supposed to be, or like singers, actors, or people, entrepreneurs, shit like that.
Right. No, that's fire. Thank you so much for thinking of me. I mean, I'm still on the rise. I'm still, on the come up myself. It's taken a while. I mean, you've seen me on the internet for how many years now?
Long time.
A long time. And it hasn't all been glitz and glamour. Like, I have 2 kids myself.
Oh, shit. I didn't even know. Yeah, okay.
Yes. I ended up having 2 kids by 17, 18 years old. So it's been hard. It's been difficult, but they keep the engine running and oiled. Because
even if it ain't oiled, you still gotta go.
You still gotta go. There's no I want to take the day off and I'm a single mother to his full capacity. Like baby daddy who, not to talk shit about him, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's taken a while. It's taken me damn near almost a decade to get where I'm at right now. And that was just a lot of just grinding, networking, going out, meeting people, being at the right place at the right time. Huge thing as well. But yeah, it's been difficult. It's been a whirlwind. I don't want to go too much in depth so we could save some of it.
I'm about to say, don't give it all away. Yeah.
No, I won't. But like, I am in a very, 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 very different place now than I was, 10 years ago. Thank God, and thank my spine. Okay, because this back, as long as it's working, we outside. But yeah, no. So I started working in entertainment not that long ago. I would say maybe like 4 years ago. And I mean, it's been great. I'm working with DJs. I'm working with artists. I'm working with radio stations. I'm working with pretty much anything that has to do with entertainment. on a music level and on an event level, because I deal with artists and then I deal with DJs, which kind of go hand in hand. At first, I thought it would be like a conflict of interest, but it's literally like I'm a fucking extension cord and I'm just connecting shit.
It's like the ill crossover.
Right. So, a lot of people thought that it would be a conflict of interest, but it's actually worked out amazingly. And yeah, I get my DJs booked anywhere from Arizona, Miami, Florida, Connecticut, upstate, Indiana. We've been doing our thing, but it's taken a lot of time. It's taken a lot of time, a lot of legwork. I think that last year, my partners and I have really started to flourish more than ever. Like, we've just started seeing the fruit of our labor after putting in all that work. But it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. I mean, there's still a lot of work to do. So
it's crazy.
Basically,
it's crazy. I met more people that are doing music and connects to music after I retired.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Because the grind back then was crazy. Like, I started doing music. I started doing music when you had to literally submit your shit to iTunes and they could reject it or not. Like,
that's crazy. They didn't have the A&Rs. They didn't have
the CD babies. None of that.
No, and let me tell you, Instagram, social media has changed this game so much. I mean, it's nothing at all what it used to be, 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's still hard. Don't get me wrong. It is still really hard. It's not that easy. I mean, unless you have the huge following, obviously. But we can get into that at the pod, because let me tell you, talent, hard work beats talent nowadays. And that's a good thing, but also it could be a scary thing, because it's like, damn, it doesn't even take somebody. This looks like I'm a psychopath. It's a black iced coffee.
Yeah, what level is this that someone brought you in coffee?
Huh?
I said, what level is this that somebody brought you in coffee? You know what I mean? That's wild.
Nah, we're still trying to level up. I am nowhere near where I want to be, honestly. I mean, I'm closer than I've ever been, but I definitely want to get more into like the talent management and kind of like graduate from the tiers. So that's kind of what I've been doing over the years. So
technically it's a crossover, like, because you know me now. So, when you have certain artists, that you want to get some reps in, because, we're not super big right now, pause, but, we want to get some reps in with interviews, what I'm saying? We're here.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, no, let me know. I will definitely give as many gems as I can and advice and this, see what I could do. I mean, like I said, it's if anything, it's the industry is more accessible in a way, but it's oversaturated right now. Like, immensely oversaturated. I mean, I feel like there's more rappers nowadays than there have ever been.
Because you don't need skill anymore. You just I can make a song on my computer right now, just upload it, boom, it's done.
You can make a song, add a little dance to it, and you could literally blow the next record. That's fucking little hip shit.
And that's the crazy thing. It doesn't have to be lyrical. It just has to be a type of vibe.
It just has to go viral. It's not even a vibe. It just has to go viral. That's all it is. You go viral one time, that's it. It's your life changing.
It's just the numbers. Like, I forgot. Like, I could have got signed by Universal like mad long ago, because I ran into a dude. We started talking. We had meetings, and then he was like, "Look, I think you're dope, but if you can hit this certain amount of numbers by yourself, I'll sign you." And I was like, "Bro."
And that's so aggravating. Like, for me, as a rep,
I was like, if I do that by myself, I don't need you.
Right. No, and then not just that. Like, again, it's about the numbers. At that point, like, I know some friends of mine, like personal buddies, that they have my number. They can call me any time of day. Let me tell you, they are so talented, Chance. Like, so talented, so fucking talented, so lyrical. And it hurts and pains me to have to give them, like, I can't even use my mediums to put them on because either the numbers are not there or not enough fucking TikTokers are doing the dance. And that, it breaks my heart and it irks me at the same time. But I actually have a plan
Yeah,
I have a plan to try to bring some dignity back to the game.
I was
And
gonna
I
say,
don't, I'm not gonna do it single-handedly. It's gonna take, a lot of people. I'll definitely let you know. Maybe you could fly up to New York with your team or friends or whatever, but I'll invite you to my first event. But I'm actually, because I'm experiencing these frustrations more than ever now, I feel like I can't do it single-handedly, but I feel like it's time to put some dignity back in the game. It's time to put some fucking principles back in the game. Like somebody has to do it. Like everybody's like, oh my God, that's fire, that's fire. Somebody has to come in and be like, yo, that shit is whack.
yeah, exactly.
And I'm ready to be that person because I've been standing on the sidelines long enough. I've been in enough boardrooms. I've been in enough contract signings to know that half of this is bullshit. And as much as I know it's going to be hard, I feel like it all starts with a voice. It all starts, and then with like-minded individuals. I know for a fact I'm not the only music head that feels this way. There's a lot of us, and there's power in numbers. So even if I can't change the entire industry, I do plan, at least in a segment that I have coming up. We'll talk more about that in the podcast, but where really the whole motto of this production is to bring back good music.
Yeah, I think like we could bring this up on pod. I think there has to be artist development again because
Oh, for sure.
if I'm being honest, I probably could have got signed again by Steve Rifkin from Loud because he was on Twitter back in the day and he was just looking for some shit. So I was just popping shit. I was like, oh, I'm nice like that, and Buddy ain't even checking me. So he's like, well, send me your shit and I'll see. So I sent him the shit, and he's like, oh, I want to set up a call. I was like, all right, bet. So he did the call. Well, they did the call thing like a couple times, like, oh, Steve wants to get the hold of you, but what I'm saying, he's just busy right now, so we'll get back to you. So cool, whatever. So when it finally happened, I was on some like nonchalant shit. He called me. I was in Bayside, Queens, chilling, and he called. He's like, we got Steve. I said, all right, bet, cool, whatever. So Steve gets on, and he's like, so what's going on? So instead of having that training and understanding, I was he said, what's going on? I was like, just chilling Bayside, like just mad mellow, not really doing any kind of real talking, and that deal didn't go through.
Wow. Damn. No, but that happens. It happens a lot, and really, and kind of like just to backtrack a little bit, like, a lot of times success is just being right, knowing the right person and being in the right place at the right time. And it's funny, but yeah, like it's fucked, but
yeah, because
that's why people say when you want this, you gotta be outside getting it. People be like, oh, you outside, you always chilling. I am not fucking chilling. Yeah. I am networking. I'm shaking hands to the world. Is like, oh, you always outside, you're partying. Honey, I'm not gonna meet 50 Cent by sitting my ass in my house. I'm never gonna meet the CEO of Universal by sitting in my fucking living room. Like
I remember going to the buildings, dropping off my CDs.
Yes. People used to do that. Now it's just a sense of entitlement chance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Olvídate.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for what the future holds because this is a project that I'm very, very, very passionate about, and I'm high key making it a movement.
Yeah, that's the only thing I really miss about New York. Like besides New York, obviously, but I feel like the pod would be so much crazier if I was there, because there's so much more access to shit. Like
you do.
Florida's kind of like, it's not the desert, but it's kind of like you're out in the desert, like with nothing. You know what I mean?
But you can still, your production, the way you have it set up right now, you can pretty much interview anybody from anywhere.
Yeah,
honestly.
I still
have you ever used Peerspace?
Which one?
Peerspace. I'm gonna send this. Hold on, let me write this in an email. I'm gonna send you some tools. So I'm actually. Where'd you go? There you go. So I actually produce a podcast called Elephant Pick.
No, I think I've seen it.
Yeah, and I've been doing that for a couple years now. We're actually gearing up for season 3 right now. I came in and kind of like revamped the show because it was non-existent. The person I was working with, my client, Frank Roth, he had the show stagnant for like a year. I was like, bro, this is really, really fire. We need to bring this back up. And we really started seeing most of our numbers like within the last year. We're at a pause now because we're in an onboarding process. So we're trying to make Elephant Pig bigger and really start monetizing off of it. We almost have all of the YouTube stats, but we've done as much as we can. And I feel like there always comes a level where it's like, okay, we need help. You're going to reach that. But if you don't mind, I can send you some of the tools that I use still till this day, free of charge. I'm not going to charge you.
I mean, imagine you say, "Hey, if you don't mind," I'm like, "Nah, I mind. Don't do that." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Imagine, that's crazy. Imagine. No, but I'm saying for like studio wise.
Yeah.
So like, let's say, so there's this website that I use. It's like fucking Google for studios, and you can find them in different price ranges. That's one of the places that we still use. I still use that place to this day with all my clients. It's a great resource. I'm gonna send it to you.
All right. Yeah.
But Peerspace, let's say if you want a little bit of a change of scenery, you can look for a place on Peerspace, put your budget and what you need, because you look like you guys already have all the equipment.
Yeah, we're decent. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're good, but you're actually doing it. That's the hardest thing to do, what you're doing already.
Yeah.
Is actually doing it.
Well,
but little things like this can help if you want.
I mean,
I think
it's having the drive to do it, and then it's finding the right people, because I'm pretty sure, like you just said, like the stagnation, whatever. I don't know if it's a word, but I use it, so it's fire. But like I've had people like on some real shit. We're not Mason Cam clearly, but I had some dudes that's what we were gonna do. Like I was like, yo, let's just us five. We just talk about sports, like we talk about sports, and like let's just no holds barred talk about it. So like yeah, let's do it. And then never got around because they just couldn't. The drive wasn't there. But we could have.
The drive wasn't there, right?
We could have had that first, not to the level of them, obviously, because it's Cam and Mace, so they already got their following. But we could have been under that space already.
Yeah, but exactly. And at the end of the day, they could be them. They can have their following, but people are always going to tune into you, who you are as a person. You get me?
If you're good,
I'm just going to put resources. Huh?
If you're good at entertaining, they're gonna listen.
Yeah, exactly. And not just that, if you're consistent too, that's really what it is. It's consistency. Because even with my show, our views go down when we stop posting, and I get pissed at my fucking host because I'm like, bro, we haven't posted in 2 weeks. I get tight. I get so tight. But there's only so much that I can do. But I'm like, bro, it's been 2 weeks. Why the fuck haven't we posted?
This is why I'm upset. Because if I had someone on my team like you, I'm not saying about my team now. My team now is cool too. I'm saying, but if I had someone like you, I wouldn't be having these problems, because I'd be like, oh, she go time, so I ain't gotta worry about her. She already knows.
Yeah, no, you gotta be go time. But like you said though, I gotta fix this coffee. This shit is ass. I'm gonna bring you with me. The thing is like having the right people, being consistent, and hold on. Are we good now?
Yep, we're good.
I don't know what the fuck just happened. I'm very, very sorry. But it's all about being able to delegate too. Like you have to, it's hard to get people on the same page, because even you could want it, but if everybody's not on the same page, like you're still gonna have some static, you feel me?
Yeah.
Because I go through it with my team all the time. So it's just about having the patience and repeating yourself and like delegating, like, yo, this is the plan. This is what we're gonna fucking do. And if you don't like it, you can get the fuck out.
Like I have 3 channels, so on all 3 channels every day, either I do a video, I do a community post, or I do a reel on all 3 channels every day.
Nice.
I used to do it on my daughter's channels because they have the gymnastics channel.
Nice.
And my daughter's 14, and she kind of like, she's watched me, so she kind of knows.
Yo, honestly, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but your wrestling niche.
Oh yeah. Thanks.
Do that. Do that. Build off of that. Like your podcast is good, but yo, you polish that a little bit, you can get yourself your nice little YouTube plaque within a year, Brody.
The only thing the only thing I'm missing on that one is like I want to go to shows. So when we go to shows, it's a different thing, because then it's like, oh shit, that's that dude off YouTube. Wow.
You know what? I'm gonna add to this email. You need to get yourself a press pass. I got you.
Oh, yeah,
you're gonna get yourself a press pass, right? And with this press pass, oh fuck. Okay, there we go. With this press pass, you're gonna try to go, because obviously the shows are probably expensive, but this can at least help you get through the door. Just contact them like, hey, I have a YouTube blog channel. I have 15K subscribers. Use that to milk the fuck out that shit. and let them know. And once you have your press pass, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, shit, he's official. So you might even get access.
Right. But hey,
Hold on, I'm gonna send this to you right now. Hold on. Because my memory, not even my memory, my to-do list is fucking stupid. Hold on. New messages right here. Resources. The email is subject line is resources. So for studios, now because you know what it is, I respect people like us that want to do things and do them. You know what I'm saying? You're already doing it too. So
yeah, because you can talk it all day, but if you're not doing it, don't matter.
Exactly, it doesn't matter.
Okay,
studios.
So now my daughter's kind of like me. So she's seen me, and obviously she's 14, so she knows a little more of what's coming out now. So I just gave her a YouTube channel. Now she does it all by herself.
That's smart.
So now when they get monetized, I told her, when you get monetized, whatever y'all make, then that goes to, oh, I want to buy an outfit, or oh, I want to buy this, I want to buy that.
Right. And there right now what's huge too with the kids is testing out things, trying out things. Use that little money to buy, ask your audience what they want on this shit. Okay. For studio options, use Peerspace, and then what was the other thing I said? Oh, apply for a press pass. I'm gonna send you the link too. So it doesn't always work, but once people see the press pass, they're like, oh, all right, you might get some access. Sometimes it works, sometimes they're like, fuck off. But it's always good to have, because that's what you're doing. You're covering wrestling. So it's like you're basically part of the press. When it comes to bloggers, part of the press, anybody that covers anything, you're part of the press. Press pass.
Fire. See, I believe in the universe. I believe it goes the way it's supposed to go for reasons.
That's a fact.
I definitely wasn't thinking about no press pass. I'm like, when we get there, we get there. Like, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, no, but it happens. Florida Press Association. You're in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is a form of blogging is a form of journalism.
Well, it's the new media.
But a lot of times, we get blurred in, because so many people are doing it. We're like, okay, this is pero es eso. That's in media relations.
This is the new media. Like, I'd rather watch people like me than watch older people.
Right. And then when they ask you, MCOS. Okay, here we go. Okay, perfect. And what I want you to do when you apply for this, they're going to ask you for your media outlet. You're going to use your wrestling YouTube. Okay, that's your media outlet for this press pass, because that's how you'll get in. Because they're going to ask you, like, they don't just give it to anybody. They're going to need, like, okay, well, what is it? And you let them know, here's my stats, here's the link, whatever. Here we go. Florida press pass registration. HR conference is open to credentialed journalists and editors, writers. Yep, there we go. Found it. Because every state has different ones. Yeah. It goes by state. So, like, if you have homies that you want to, like, pass the gems to in another state, just always make sure you're within the regulations of that state.
I'll have to learn more about that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But yeah, but the next spot I moved to, like, I think I want to, like, I already had a home studio here, but I think I want to make it a little bigger so I can actually have people come through and, like, sit and talk.
Yeah, that'll be fire. Okay, look, this is the official one. This is the one that I did, because this was international. It's like $100 and something, but I promise it's fucking worth it. This is what we do, so we just need to be certified to do it. And you're already making it happen. So I like giving free gems to people to movers and shakers.
Go kids. Go time.
Facts, because it's like you said, there's a lot of people out here that just, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. You're like, okay, well, what the fuck are you doing?
You see my Stay Hungry sweater?
I love that. I didn't even peep.
It's off my
clothing. What's up?
My clothing line. I sent you the link.
Yes, send it to me. When I send you this email, reply. Oh yes, I fucking love merch. I'll get some.
Got sweatsuits now too. Fire.
That's lit.
Oh,
Apply for press pass.
and I got leggings too and sports bras.
That's what's up. Definitely send me the link. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, those are just two little things. Happy. It's just for the press pass and then the studio options that I used to.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
No, of course. If you have any gems for me, please pass them along.
You do reels for your podcast?
Yeah, we do.
Because I know
reels.
I know as of right now on YouTube, that's the quickest way to get subs and views.
On YouTube, the shorts?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get more on that actually. So I'm doing Instagram reels more than anything, but thank you for telling me that because we need to get more on that. So I try to do like every single Monday of the week, we do like a content purge. So that's where we put everything out that day on Instagram, on TikTok. We need to definitely do shorts more. I'm gonna write that down. Thank you. But we're gearing up for season 3 now, so I'm excited.
Yeah, use Opus, OPUS. I can email that to you too, but I use that and let's say you do the whole podcast, whatever, it's like an hour or 2 hours, whatever. You take that link and you put it in there and then it'll chop up like 30, 60-second reels for you with the title.
Shut up.
Yeah, like so when you're talking, like it'll give you the captions.
Shut the front door.
Because I got tired of doing it myself. Because I would do the videos, I would chop it up myself. I would do the captions.
That's what I'm doing right now. But we have an editor, but that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, no, you do that, and you can do the free one, or you can do like one for like $10 a month, something like that.
Opus. Hold on, let me write this down.
Yeah, it's clip clip that like CLIP dot OPUS dot pro.
That is
because I changed my game.
I like this. I've used CapCut before, but this looks better.
Oh, that's what I was doing. I was using CapCut to do all that shit by myself, though.
Yeah, but I was gonna say CapCut no hace nada. CapCut todavía te makes you do all the fucking work.
It'll supposedly take what they think is clickbait worthy, and they'll put that in the thing.
Thank you for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, my free trial already started. Fuck, these niggas don't play.
Yeah, when you do.
Oh, I love this.
When you do the paid,
I love this.
Yeah, do the paid one because you get more hours. Because if you have like an hour show, then your free trial is gonna be done already.
Damn, this is lit.
Yeah.
Thank you for this. Oh my god, and product reviews, motivational speeches. This is cute. I love this. I'm adding this to my favorites. Yeah, it's all about working smarter, not harder.
Of course, but I know
For real.
But
as I always say, I'm never gonna not want to learn.
That's what YouTube is right now, the shorts, because people skim through shorts all day. So if you have a fire reel, they're like, oh shit, that shit's funny as fuck. Or if you're giving that game, like, oh, she's giving that game though.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that's lit. That's lit. I'm gonna because I've been in production, I've been in the back end for a long time now. But I wanted it to be that way so that I can learn the ins and outs before starting my own show kind of thing. But my own production really, because it's not really a show. My what I want to do is like more of an event and then record it and then put it, host it and put it up on YouTube. But they're gonna be like live events, musical live events. Hold on a second. But I could use all the help I could get. Hi. Fuck this off. My ADD is on steroids this morning.
Yeah, I like building with people that want to do stuff.
Not facts. It's like fucking. You gotta swap. It's like we're colleagues. You gotta swap footnotes sometimes.
Yeah, it does nothing for me if your channel exceeds mine. It doesn't make me feel like, yo, that's fucked up. Like I was here before. It's like, oh shit, she's winning. That's dope. That's fire.
Yeah, no, and you're already winning. With your wrestling thing. Let me tell you, yo, it's a niche. It's a niche. The reason why I was saying that is because when I first saw it, I was like, yo, you could really. Let me look at it right now real quick. That your wrestling channel is where I'm trying to, you feel me? but like YouTube. But yeah, like you start putting ads on them shits, putting them out with your little press pass. And it's a passion of yours. So I know you're good at it. I know you're good at it. Like when you love what you do, you're good at it.
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't give a fuck what anybody says.
That's why I only pick channels that like you said, like I like. I'm not gonna
That you're passionate, stuff that you're passionate about.
Yeah, I'm not gonna force a niche. Like I'm not gonna see me doing tech reviews when I have no desire about tech.
No, pero you speak Spanish?
A little bit. I know what you said.
A little bit. No, because I was gonna I be coming back and forth sometimes, but yeah, no, it's a great niche. It's a great fucking niche.
You know what Mr. Beast did? Like I'm not really. I guess I'll keep it because it might be a hot take. I'm not really a fan of Mr. Beast, but I appreciate what people do when they do what they do. So one of the things he was because I don't know if you know Mr. Beast, but he is like I think he's the most followed person on YouTube.
Yeah, I know Mr. Beast. Yeah.
So what he did was he has another channel with the same videos all in Spanish for the Spanish people that don't know what he's saying in English.
Yeah.
So he's got two channels of the same shit for a different audience, getting the same bread, which is crazy.
Yeah, because he could easily translate it in that one video, but he's only gonna, why put all your eggs in one basket?
When I heard it, I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Y déjame decirte, mi amor, que ser Latino right now is trending thanks to Big Daddy Bad Bunny, you heard?
Yeah, Bad Bunny is all over the place right now.
Bad Bunny was the one that kicked the door down for Latinos. I don't care what anybody tells me. It's with Bad Bunny. Because as soon as Bad Bunny started trending with the Kardashians, everybody wanted a Latino on their show, on their panel, including all the fucking Saturday Night Live, including all the big shot shows. As soon as Bad Bunny became a trend, the Latinos became a trend.
I definitely believe that. But you know who did it for me?
Because, I mean, look at Mr. Beast. He's white. He's not even Spanish. He's a white boy. And he's hopping on the Latino wave. Maldito lambón. Actually, I don't like that. Why is he fucking monetizing out of our community? You're not even Latino, motherfucker.
You know what's crazy?
Sorry, that just made me a little bit mad. Fuck that. I'll take the smoke. I'll take the smoke. Fuck out of here. Monetizing out of my people, motherfucker. Fuck out of fuck you. But hey, the people like it and it's entertainment. Go for it.
The one that did it for me was Nicky Jam. Like when he had that movie on Netflix. Like his story?
Yeah.
Because I didn't know I knew who he was, but I didn't really know who he was. Because I just paid it.
That was very touching. That was a huge moment for the culture too.
Like one, like I don't really listen to Spanish music. That's just because I grew up different, so I wasn't really in that like that. But I know who Daddy Yankee was, obviously. So I didn't really need Nicki. So I watched the movie. Obviously, I got way more appreciation for Nicki. But to me, that was kind of like when it started shifting. It's like, okay, so we're gonna really fuck with Spanish people right now. And then I think it went crazy. And then then Bad Bunny kicked the door and it was crazy.
100%. Because Bad Bunny, Nicky Jam was one of the first ones. He got on Netflix first. Bad Bunny, the only difference I feel like is that Bad Bunny had working in his advantage was he was younger and he was trending at the time. But Nicky Jam was definitely like, those are the pioneers, the Daddy Yankees, the Nicky Jams, those are the pioneers that paved the way for niggas like Bad Bunny to kick these doors down. You know, it was a process, but yeah, no, and hay que aprovecharse. We got to take advantage of that, you know.
What also he jumped into WWE.
Huh?
I said what also helped him is he jumped into WWE. He jumped into wrestling.
And that too. He did it all. He's done it all. He did that. Bad Bunny, he ran with it. But that's what I appreciate about what he did. He saw his opportunity and he was like, yo, I'm gonna put us everywhere. He put us on the map with WWE. Gucci too. He did a Gucci ad with the fucking Kardashian lady, which to me that was also a publicity stunt. I don't care what nobody tells me. That was a publicity stunt, and yeah, I'm here for it.
I mean, Chris does what she does.
Yeah, she does. And at the end of the day, the way I see it, when I see somebody like Bad Bunny on SNL, él está representando todos los latinos. Like, wow, a Latino made it to that fucking...
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there was ones before him, but the way that he hosted that whole week, there had not been one that did a whole entire week like that.
Yeah, it's present.
Yeah, he opened the door for the guy, the Escobar guy. What's his name? The one that came after that. That now he's the permanent host of SNL. They kept him after he did the skits with that.
I don't watch this now.
Okay. Well, you know, anyways, moral of the story
I know what you're
is,
saying.
yeah, no, the Latinos, we're winning right now. Our time is now, and we need to capitalize as much as we can on our own, you know, when it comes to culture and everything else, because what you just told me about Mr. Peace got me tight. Because why the fuck? Why the fuck? Why are you monetizing for mi gente? Tú ni eres Latino. So it's like, if we can do it for somebody like that, like, we have to do it for each other, which is why I'm so passionate with connecting with creatives. Like, not that I'm racist, I'm not, but like-minded individuals. And if we come from the same culture or even similar, I'm like, it just, it puts a battery pack in me, because like, I want to prove a point so bad.
Yeah.
Like, we could do anything we put our minds to, literally.
We could, because Spanish and the minorities were usually always the culture anyway.
Oh yeah, no, and it's been, I hate to say the word, but refined in a way, because we had a really bad rep in the 80s and the 90s, and most of the crime that was happening was the Latinoamericanos. Que le estaban tirando todo eso. Y ahora, again, now they're trying to bring us back down that spiral with all these, I don't know if you see the immigrant situation that's going on in New York right now, but it's crazy. But they're trying to make them look like the bad people again. They're letting all these criminals and all these people in, and what's going to happen when you do that? They're going to commit crimes. But let's not get into politics. I don't do politics with friends.
Yeah, word. Yeah, I see.
That shit never ends well. Like, no, I'm a Democrat, no, I'm a Republican. And I'm just here like, I'm a hippie.
Yeah.
I smoke weed.
I see your coffee, you drink it like me. I drink mine real light and real sweet.
Yeah, no, that black, I drink blacks when it's like gobo, but this is like a huge cup. I would be cracked out for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I can't do black, I can't do hot.
Yeah. No, I like it iced. I can drink it faster.
Like, I would be on set in New York in the snow, outside, 15 degrees with ice coffee.
Facts, but for real, because this winter here right now, and I'm still drinking my shit. I don't know why the fuck my phone is on SOS mode. Yo no entiendo.
That's your SIM card, so you probably dropped it or some shit.
Oh, that's a very good point. It could be my SIM card.
Yeah, so you gotta take it out and put it back in. Pause.
I'm dead.
Through the money, designer the drip. Don't got a cap, I'm as real as it get. Bet on myself.